Had a fantastic week thus far. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Invicta watches here tonight. So yeah, we have some new models that came in that I don't think I've seen before. I'm just double checking. I think maybe one of them I've seen for sure. The others, I don't think so. So it's going to be a fun night here. Appreciate it. And let's just talk about a couple things really quick before I get into the timepieces. So let's talk about Shop HQ. Now make sure you're following Shop HQ on all social media platforms. Excuse me. That will be on TikTok, that is on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube. And be sure to follow also Shop HQ on their, or sign up for the text alerts and also the email alerts, because there are new watches coming in. I think there's actually, I had a meeting with the buyer and also with Harry last week. I believe there are 75 new Invicta watches that have dropped on Shop HQ just recently. So there's a lot of new going in. These guys are working their tails off in behind the scenes here to just keep getting everything up, building everything for you guys, give you more options, really work on pricing. So I give them a lot of credit for everything that they're doing. And in addition to that, sign up for that. Then follow me on social media. I'm the Ryan Code on Instagram, on TikTok, and also with X. I'm Invicta Ryan on Facebook. So let's see here. Christopher White, you're the first one to say hello tonight. Thank you for being here. Phil is here, and also Tim Shaw. Thank you for being here, everybody. So yeah, let's just talk about this. And do you have your notepad? Do you have your little Post-it? Because I have a coupon code for you. It is July 26 watch. Right here. July 26 watch. That will save you 15%. Okay? That'll save you 15%. There's no minimum that goes along with this. And the thing is, it's valid until 11:59 p.m. Eastern tonight. So go ahead and do that. July 26 watch, save 15%. Your orders have to be done today before, if you're out on the West Coast, it has to be done by 8:59 West Coast time, Pacific time. So great, save 15%, and I'll talk about the prices that you can get with that coupon code. All right, Watch Junkie is here. Watchman54, thank you for being here tonight. Okay, well, let's start off with the first option for the watch. Sorry, why isn't this working? Here we go. All right, we're going to kick off with the first timepiece here tonight. And this is going to be, I really, really like this watch. In fact, I'll just show this one. This one's not available. I'll see if I can get it. I wore this watch today. So it's a 52 millimeter Grand Diver. Is really that third generation of the Grand Divers. And this has just been celebrated by so many out there. Let's look at this watch. So you're looking at a big, bold, just completely plated in that 18 karat gold for that Grand Diver in a quartz variation here for this watch. So it's officially called the 52 millimeter Grand Diver Gold Rush Quartz Date Monochromatic Bracelet Watch. That's a mouthful, but so is this watch when you have this on your wrist. I mean, look at this. You have that gold everywhere on this watch. Looks truly amazing. Definitely monochromatic that goes along with it here too. I mean, it's just like, it's like this buttery gold all the way around here for the timepiece. Now, the only two components that really aren't plated in 18 karat gold are going to be the case back, which is just completely mirrored. And then, of course, then the fold-over clasp. Sometimes you'll get that on the scissor-style deployant clasp with Invicta. But beautiful, amazing timepiece. Gold tone is the only color option that goes along here for this timepiece. And the MSRP is $1,295, $1,295. Shop HQ brought it down 86% here on the website, down to sale for $179.99. Now, the thing is, use that coupon code July 26 watch, July 26 watch brings this watch down to the $152.99 mark. Now just look at this beauty up close. I want you to look at that 18 karat gold and appreciate that. Like I said, it's just like that buttery gold here for the entire timepiece. And once that clasp is on, that's all that will be seen on the bracelet is that 18 karat gold, all for the case, all that goes along here then, in addition to for the bracelet, the crown, and look at this too. You'll be able to see the crown on the timepiece. So let me just double check if this is, okay, this is a modified version. But this actual crown is designed from the Sub-Aqua number 6 from a number of years ago. Now this isn't that exact crown, but it's similar to that. Now what customers love about this timepiece, and what I do too, is a little bit more shaped in. See how it just actually tethers in a little bit, and it's more rounded. It's not going to be a flat, square, or 90-degree edge that goes along here for this timepiece. You'll be able to see also on the side, it almost like represents, like I would talk about, I think this debuted in 2014, like almost like a boat, where it's like a V-hull. It just kind of goes smoothly through the water. So yeah, gold tone is the only color choice. So we're talking about the movement on the inside. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So the movement on the inside is the PC32A from Time Modulating. 0 joules, you're looking at about less than 20 seconds per month in terms of accuracy. The movement should last at least 3 years. It goes along with it. And it's a quartz movement. You're gonna get that calendar date also right there at that 3 o'clock position with the magnification window here that goes along with the timepiece. We're looking at 52 millimeters for the case diameter, 13 millimeters then for the overall profile, but I'm just gonna double check that here. And then wrist sizes, I'm gonna get out the cone of sizing for you guys. I know that's where all the hearts come from. Yeah, we're looking at right under that 9-inch wrist size here for the timepiece. So a wide variety of wrist sizes. It is on the last micro adjustment. So yeah, that will be pretty accurate here for the timepiece. In addition, I just wanted to check one thing real quick. Yeah, okay, so this is also 300 meters of water resistance. So 300 meters of water resistance here for the timepiece. I think it looks exceptional. I love all that gold that goes along here with this watch. I'll show it on my wrist one more time here. I mean, look at that. That watch looks absolutely sharp. Let me just do some measurements here with the calipers to make sure everything is lined up here correctly. So I will look at, first of all, let's just go with the crystal on the timepiece. So the diameter of the crystal, we're looking at, what is that, about 35.7 millimeters, 10-4 on the case. Oh, interesting. We're looking at 48, not that 52. So yeah, about 49 millimeters, okay? But if we go west to east and include in the crown, 50, let me just double check here, 54 and a half. And then the overall profile, and that doesn't include the magnification window, 14.1 millimeters. If we include in the magnification window, it's going to be just a little higher, about 15.5 millimeters. The bracelet is going to start out right at, was that 23.8? And I think, yeah, it's not going to taper down at all. But you just got the beautiful links that carry along here for the bracelet. There's solid links on this one. I love the weight, the look, the easy readability that goes along with it too. You have a luminescence lume pip here at the 0 mark for the unidirectional rotating bezel on this timepiece. So there's just a lot that really goes along with this. The cone of sizing, yes, that's exactly it. And maybe a little chunky. I mean, we've been showing some smaller timepieces lately, so we wanted to just change it up a little bit for you guys and have a little bit more in terms of options. And of course, right now, if you can hear in the background, that is my mom's dog that was adopted by a neighbor. And I am actually doggy sitting here for yesterday and today. And of course, she needs to get out her squeaky toy right now. So yeah, that's it. Let's look at this watch one more time here. 300 meters water resistance, mineral crystal. You get the time module ink movement on the inside and just buttery 18 karat gold front and back of the bracelet here for the timepiece. So just a beautiful, beautiful timepiece. I would be more than happy to have it on the wrist. And this is the only option here right now with this gold tone variation. So it's called that Gold Rush. Now it is $179.99, but use that coupon code for those of you who just joined in. July 26th watch, no minimum required. And this watch goes down to $152.99, but it has to be purchased by 11:59 p.m. or Eastern tonight. So that is it. I don't know, is the dog just looking for attention or what do you think? I don't know. She cracks me up. Okay, the second watch we're gonna go to here tonight. There we go. So we're going to look at, let me just get the exact, she's been quiet all day. Can you guys hear the dog? Bella, come here. I want to see what this ferocious dog looks like. Bella, what's this? No, she won't come. She's too busy. All right, let's see. We're going to move on here. We're going to move on to item number 2. And so with this timepiece here, we're looking at here from Invicta. This is the 43 millimeter specialty quartz fluted bezel luminescent marker or luminescent index marker bracelet watch. Hey, Bella, who's here? Who's here? I'm just trying to distract her, get her to think of something else. I don't know what she's barking at. Nobody's here. Anyway, here we go with the timepiece. So we're looking at that fluted bezel luminous index marker bracelet watch. Regular price of this watch is $495. Shop it cheap, right down 86%. That's down to $69.99. $69.99, and that is before the coupon code. That is before the coupon code. So it goes down to $59.49. $59.49 because there isn't a minimum on that coupon code on July 26 watch. Let me just see if there are any additional. Nope, no additional. So funny. I think she just wants attention. So, okay, let's talk about this timepiece. So I love the fluted bezel design. You get with that fluted bezel, the light that's going to be captured from all different angles here on the watch and really just draw it in. I also just really like a clean dial inside of this watch, and it really makes that sunray dial pop even that much more. And what you'll find for the luminescent markers is every single hour marker on the inside, whether it's an Arabic numeral or if it is a index marker. Let me just double check a second. It might be the dog's parents that are here that were picking them up. Let me just double check. Give me 1 second. Bella, what are you doing? Bella, what are you doing? Come here, come on, let's go. Come here, come here. Come on, let's go. You want to go? Come on. Come here. Okay, here, let everybody see what is making all the racket. This 8-pound fluff ball is making all the racket. So why are you so just crazy right now, huh? Huh? Yeah? Your heart's just going crazy. Okay. You want to go? Okay, you go. You go. There we go. Okay, anyway, I'm back. All right. So here we go with, we're talking about that 43 millimeter specialty. So what I like about this timepiece here, I mean, you get the simplicity and also you get the 2-hand movement that's associated with this watch. So it just even cleans up the dial even that much more here with this timepiece. Now there are 4 different color choices, and it's really just dictated by the dial color on the inside. So you're getting there's a robin's egg blue option. You can click on it here on your screen, a silver tone option, black, and what I have right here is the gold tone. So those are the different options that you're going to have. The movement on the inside here for the timepiece is going to be the PC20S, another 0 joule movement. You're getting about that accuracy of 30 seconds per month, plus or minus, so you get a nice accurate movement. And quartz on this, so it's just going to last, the battery's going to last here a few years for you. 43 millimeters by about 10. 50 meters of water resistance that's accompanied with the timepiece. I don't know why she's just so goofy right now. Bella, what are you looking for? There's nobody here. So solid link bracelet, and then you're going to actually get, I didn't get the sticker off yet on this. All right, so the sticker, you're gonna get the clasp right here. Push button clasp, easily it's going to deploy here for you. Be able to take that on off. Of course, you can take individual links out and have this watch just fit perfectly. Here's what the watch looks like on my wrist. I mean, check this out. I think this would be a fantastic gift option here for so many people. And for the price point too, and use that coupon code, this price point goes down to $59.49, under $60. You're still getting that 3-year warranty from Invicta. I agree, a very clean look for this watch. Look at that sunray pattern from even way back there. You can just see how that pops, and also with the bezel design here, that fluted bezel design here for the timepiece. So the cone of sizing. The cone of sizing says we're looking at wrist sizes of 8.5 inches. So it's not going to be that 8 3/4 inch wrist. It'll be about that 8.5 inch mark here for the overall wrist size. So maybe think about some of those grand parties that are still coming up here yet this summer, whether they're from high school or college and getting out into the work world out there. You know, you can give 50, 60 bucks, or you can give a watch like this. Why not do something like that? And that person will always remember you every time they put that watch then on the wrist. All right, there we go. We're talking about the 43mm specialty right there. Looks amazing. All right, item number 3 tonight. Item number 3, all right, we're talking about, I presented this watch once or twice in my time, and I still like it. And out of the different, well, this is the only color variation, but this is one of the top color variations for me. Oh, actually, it's just a little bit different. I haven't presented this technical model number. All right, let's talk about it. What we're looking at right here, we're talking about the Pro Diver Scuba, which was introduced in the mid-2000s from Invicta. And it's called the 48mm Pro Diver Scuba Quartz Chronograph Black and Gold Tone Strap Watch. This is the only color choice. It's going to be that gold tone option here for you. And we're looking at that 48mm. Now, the movement on the inside is going to be the VR32. So what you get is you get the 24-hour scale, you get your chronograph seconds and your chronograph minutes. Now, why I said I haven't presented this watch before is because of the bezel. I presented this watch with an all black bezel, but if you look at the top hemisphere, it's actually done in like a gray. The lower hemisphere is going to be then in black. Your perpetual second hand will be that done in the red. And then you have your chronograph seconds, chronograph minutes, 24-second, and a dual date aperture window to indicate that calendar date of the month. So let me just see any other specs to go along with it. We're talking about 100 meters of water resistance. So, and you get that 18 karat gold that's plated on this watch. And if you don't know about this timepiece, I mean, this is from Invicta's #1 collection, which is called the Pro Diver. And this is the #1 design out there called the Scuba. So Scubas are just a series within a particular collection. Now in this, you'll be able to see, oh, did I talk about the price? I didn't talk about the price. Let me get to that. So the price on this, excuse me, sorry about that, $795 MSRP. Shop HQ right down 85% down to $119.99. And if you use July 26 watch, you can get this watch for $101.99 with that coupon code, as long as you use it by 11:59 p.m. tonight. It's a bit of that glossy dial on the inside. And as I was talking about before, you get this fully integrated strap here to the lug system, and then you get both these metal elements, and even the pins are plated in 18 karat gold, and there's a little bit of a curve. What that actually represents is the waves of the ocean. The waves of the ocean right there. So they're never straight across. There's always a little bit of a bend to it. And being that this has that ocean, that nautical, that diver style design for this particular watch, I think plays very, very well. You'll see on the case back here, Invicta Pro Diver, Master of the Oceans is what you're going to get here with the timepiece. With 100 meters of water resistance, you can go swimming. You can do some snorkeling with this watch if you choose to do so. But just an overall amazing timepiece. Let's look at it on the wrist here. Yep. That watch, I mean, I've just sold, I don't even know how many tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of Scubas over time. I mean, collectors just love it. And a lot of people were saying that it was the first watch that so many customers got into because it was one of the bigger timepieces and it was at an affordable price, which it is tonight even, for people to maybe experiment and jump into a little bit bigger timepiece. So what we're looking at is probably around a 6.5 inch wrist if we're on the first notch. And this watch then will go all the way up to, let's see here. This watch will fit all the way up to about a 9 inch wrist, just under. I would say just slightly under, 8 3/4 for sure. That's probably where I'd put it at, 8 3/4 inch of a wrist. You have an upgraded Flame Fusion crystal, so that's going to be really nice. It's going to have the scratch resistance of a sapphire crystal along with the hardness of the mineral crystal that's a part of it. Let's talk a couple measurements right here. We have then the crystal diameter, 36 millimeters, 10 to 4. We're looking at, is that 48, 49? Yeah, right around there. Including the crown, what is that, 53? And then the overall thickness, 16, but we're looking at about 17 millimeters on the overall thickness. Then the strap is going to be, what, 25.9, so 26, and it will taper down a bit to about that, what, 23.5 millimeters. And if we go lug to lug, because sometimes you guys like that, Bob always wants to know lug to lug, Bob Cohen. I don't know if he's here tonight. So we're looking at, what, 57, almost 58 millimeters, going lug to lug here for the timepiece. All right, let's see. I know Bella was busy. I mean, she was just busy just annoying me. Oh my gosh, look at this dog. Hold on a second. She just got some garbage here. Bella, no. Can I have that, please? Her new mom and dad are coming tonight to pick her back up after being puppy sitting. 1 second. Bella, come here. What do you have in your mouth? Yeah. Can I have it? Can I have that, please? Thank you. Good girl. You dropped it really well. I think I need to take Bella for a little bit of a longer walk. She had my protein shake, this little thing. Is this what you were eating? Is that what you're eating? Yeah. You definitely need some attention, don't you? All right, let's see what size wrist this watch will go all the way up to at the end of the, here we go. Yep, so 8.5 inch on that. Let's see, let me see what you guys are saying. You know what, Phil, good question. On a leather strap, a scuba, I'm trying to think if we have. If it was a, yeah, it might have been a while ago. Here, let me pick you up, you little troublemaker. Is this what you were eating? Is that what you're eating? Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're eating. That's not gonna be good. It'll make your stomach all feel bad. Okay, let's see. What else? What other comments we have? The count of sizing, yes. Okay, you guys. Pro Diver Scuba, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with the Pro Diver Scuba. And of course, I'm always a big fan when it comes to the black and also the gold tone here for the timepiece. So, yeah. All right, let's see what else. Okay, we have one final timepiece here, and here was the Pro Diver Scuba right here. And that was the only color choice. That was the only color choice that goes along. So I have one more strap timepiece here tonight. And it's going to be actually from the iForce collection. So here we go with the iForce. Now there are going to be multiple color variations here for this watch. And we're gonna have a nice coupon code that goes along with it too. So what we're looking at right here, this is the 50 millimeter iForce Quartz chronograph gold tone silicone strap watch is what you're getting into. Now the regular price of this watch is $695, sale price down to $99.99. So if you use that coupon code July26watch, you're gonna save 15 bucks. So it costs down to $84.99 for a bigger 50 millimeter iForce. Now the thing is, there are 3 different color choices. There's gold tone, which I have right here. There's also a green and a black. Gold tone, green, and black. Bella, what are you eating? Okay. Gold tone, green, and black are your color choices. You will have a metal element that goes in there, and you'll see that the strap is fully integrated into that lug area with absolute perfection here for this timepiece. So quartz movement on the inside for the watch. We're looking at the VX9J for the movement. And so this is going to be your multifunction. So let's look at this for a second. You have your 24-hour scale, excuse me, and then you do have your, 1 second. Give me, yeah, okay, sorry about that. So you're gonna have your 24-hour scale and your chronograph, that's a part of this. The bezel will be fixed on this timepiece, and then being part of the iForce collection, the 360 degrees here will be on that sort of outer chapter ring of the dial here for the timepiece. So amazing timepiece here. You get the black strap that's going to wrap around the wrist. I think this strap is actually going to be even more generous. But let me do some measurements here real quick. So what we're looking at here for the crystal diameter, or the dial diameter too, which is going to line up with that. We're looking at, what is that, about 38 millimeters, 39 millimeters, 10-4, not including the function pusher, is going to be about 50 millimeters, right on the mark. And west to east, including the crown, what is that, 55, 50, almost 56 millimeters. Overall thickness is going to be 13.1, so just about a half inch in terms of the overall thickness. And then if we go lug to lug for Mr. Bob, well, we're looking at about 57, 58 millimeters. The strap will then go from almost 24, it'll taper down a little bit, probably about to 22. Yep, 22.1. Okay, let's see what else here. Oh, hey, Invicta Claus. Hey, brother, sorry about not getting back to you. You texted me yesterday or the day before, and I just got buried with everything, so I apologize. I didn't get back to you. So the movement is actually the Epson, the VX9J on this timepiece. So that is what you're getting for the movement. You're going to get the luminescent markers also for the 12 and 6 in Arabic numeral format. And then the remaining hour markers are the index markers that you'll also get that will have a glow-in-the-dark presence for the watch. Where did the dog go again? She's usually so good. I've just been ignoring her a little bit today. I've been actually really, really busy with work, so I guess that's to be expected. Okay, a couple other things here that go along with the timepiece. You're looking at 100 meters of 100 meters of water resistance. Also, you're getting the Flame Fusion crystal, so it's going to be that nice big upgrade here for the crystal. Hey, Bella, what's this? When she walks away from me, she's always getting in trouble, it seems like. Okay, cone of sizing says on the first notch, we're looking at about a 7-inch wrist right there. And then I think there should be 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somebody asked me the other week, I think it was on TikTok, I think they had like a 12-inch wrist size, and they're asking me what watches would fit. And we didn't have anything that was actually to 12 inches. I said you can buy a bracelet and maybe get into, talk to Invicta watch service and see if they can send you some extra links so you can buy them. But we're looking at about a 9¼ inch wrist size. So pretty generous on that strap. Okay, I mentioned the 3 different color choices. And then, oh, here's the deal too. So the price in this watch is at $99.99, but it goes down to $84.99 if you use that coupon code here before 11:59 Eastern tonight, July 26 watch. So let's look at that again, just a little bit closer. You see the knurling that goes around and almost sort of that cog-shaped design here for the bezel on the timepiece, multi-step. And then in addition to, you're going to have that beautiful high polished finish with Invicta edged into the west side of the case design here for the timepiece. So, all right, here's the watch on my wrist, and we're talking about 7 inches, so it might be actually a little bit too big for my wrist. Let's see. No, you know what? I can go on that first strap. I'm okay like that. That watch looks sharp. 2 floating keepers that are part of it also to keep that strap in place for you. It does play a little bit more real estate on the wrist. I think it looks sharp. All right, let's see what else is here. Everybody's saying hi to Invicta Claus. I think he's a little bit late to the party here, so thank you for being here, Anthony. Appreciate that. So, all right, you guys, here's the deal. I have a couple more live streams coming up. So my next one will be tomorrow with Shop HQ, and that's going to be Invicta. That'll be at 7:30 Eastern. 7:30 Eastern, I'll be on, and I'll be on TikTok tomorrow. And then on Friday, it will be from noon to 2 Eastern. So yeah, would love to be able to see you guys there. Again, follow Shop HQ on all social media platforms and follow and get their text updates and check out everything else that they have going on their website. It's just not watches. They're adding more and more products every single week. Yep, I know, work delays. I get it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't get back to you, bud. But anyways, I'm going to bounce here, have a little bit of dinner, have some more work, and also, hey, here's the thing too. If you guys have any ideas of some Invicta ideas for some models that you'd like, send me an email at invictacollectors@gmail.com, And I'll send that to the buying team here too and see if we can get some of those different items up. I've actually found some myself. I'm going to send up here soon. So send me an email the next day or so to invictacollectors@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll see if we can get them for you. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. Have a fantastic rest of the week. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on TikTok and then Friday at noon Eastern on TikTok. Enjoy your evening, you guys. Take care. Appreciate it. Michael, any autos? Not tonight on the live stream. However, if you go to shophq.com here, you can just find a bunch of automatics, not only from Invicta, but you'll find a bunch of them from Duxo, Nubeo, Thomas Earnshaw, many other brands also. So go check it out. You can keep yourself quite busy for a long time if you just go to ShopHQ's website and just type in automatics or automatic, and you'll pop up a lot of different options for you. So, all right. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow night. Have a good